Far from its homeland of the United Kingdom, the Gypsy Vanner makes its home in the beautiful rolling countryside of New Germany, Minnesota. Under the guidance and stewardship of Paul and Laura Robideau and their trainers, they have developed a program of breeding and performance excellence few can equal in North America. Welcome to Lake Ridge Gypsy Vanner horses. While the unique beauty of these horses, with their heavy feathering, lush manes and tails and captivating looks, is an important element of their selection and breeding program, their primary focus is on the two key elements of conformation and temperament. With over 90 breeds of horses in North America to choose from, Paul and Laura discuss what led them to the Gypsy Vanners and how their journey of discovery took them to England, the homeland of the Gypsy horses, in search of the best characteristics the breed had to offer, to bring to their farm in Minnesota to incorporate into their program.
I wanted to go to the source. I really wanted to go to England and meet the Gypsy people and see the horses, go through fields of horses to pick out the ones that we wanted. And so we went over to the family of the Vines and went through fields, probably saw 100 or 200 horses, and picked out the ones that I really liked the best. The temperament, the beauty. I really wanted a beautiful head, big eyes, expressive family horses, since we have a family and want them to be part of our family, and just fell in love with all that they could do and their gentle temperament. What attracted me first about these Gypsy horses is that I really love the driving and love driving horses, but I like the draft horses, but being 5'1", I thought they're a little bit too big for me, but I really would like to have a smaller draft type horse. And since we bred Pintos and Arabians, I love the Pinto coloring, and actually a friend had seen the Gypsy horses and said, "You would probably like one of those." So that's how it started, and started looking at them and reading about them, and I just thought, wow, this is really something that I would enjoy.
We've always enjoyed driving horses. We've had ponies, horses that we broke and trained to drive. We're in a driving club. Driving so much fun. I really enjoyed even more than riding. When we got our stallion, Sterling, he was 2 years old, and it was about 3 weeks before the Minnesota Horse Expo. And that's a big deal, draws about 55,000 people. We were thinking about bringing some of our mares down there just to showcase them, and I thought, well, maybe we could bring Sterling, but it was like 3 weeks away. So I went to work with him, seeing how he would respond to driving. It's amazing. Our ponies and horses through the years takes months and months and months to train a driving horse to be safe and steady. You don't have to worry if you want to, wherever you want to take them, you don't have to worry. Some horses, it took me 3 years to get that horse where I could take it in a parade and not worry that anything was going to happen. Sterling, 3 weeks before this horse expo, I went to work with him, and every training trick I tried, he just responded. And I would say to Laura, I said, there's something wrong here. I said, he's learning too fast, too easy. And I kept on, everything I try, he'd respond to. And the next day, he'd remember, he'd do it exactly like he was supposed to. And at the end of 3 weeks, I said, I think we can take him to the Horse Expo. Here's a 2-year-old stallion that we took to the Horse Expo that had 3 weeks of driving training, and he's driving up and down the sidewalks. There's all different breeds of horses trotting and cantering, and there's little kids that run right out in front of the horse, and there's trucks driving by, and it's just total chaos. He never missed a beat. He never did one thing wrong. I mean, I've never seen a breed of horse like a Gypsy that you can train and learns that fast and is that smart. It's totally safe.
This is a versatile breed. Their willingness to learn and aptitude lend themselves well to different activities in driving, riding, trick training, performing, and therapeutic riding.
When I think about this Gypsy breed, what we really enjoyed is that unflappable. In town, at the horse fairs, I can trust them with the kids. They're quiet. If something goes flying across a banner and blows by, they don't care. They're attentive to us, and they want to please us. And you know, the older I get, I'm not in my high school rodeo days like I was. I want something safe and steady and a real kind heart that'll listen to me and the type of riding I can do. I'll go to the right. Look down off to the side. Going right.
Their breeding program is keenly focused on the attributes that allow a given horse to be successful in athletic, competitive disciplines, but are also important for those who simply want a great trail horse or riding companion. Dressage trainer Sarah Travis talks about what she has learned about the Gypsy horses and how their temperament and willingness to please has helped them rise quickly and compete successfully with other breeds more often associated with the sport of dressage.
When I first started riding Sterling, he was 5 and was just learning the basic walk, trot, and canter. He picked up on the dressage, the connection, the first, the training level work so quickly we actually had to wait a little bit to push for more because he was so smart that he was mentally ready for more than he physically could have handled at that point. As we got into the more and more difficult work, he has picked up on the harder exercises more and more quickly. The more difficult the work is, the more challenged he feels and the more focused he gets. He loves the more advanced collecting movements like the pirouettes and the piaffe. And he finds that much more stimulating than he ever did the basic training and first level work. So it's fun as we work into the FEI levels. He gets quicker and sharper and actually more engaged, where a lot of horses begin to find it difficult and kind of disengage from the training. So he's a real treat.
The two key elements of conformation and temperament has enabled them to take the horses to both the upper levels of dressage and even a TV commercial with their trick-trained Gypsy, exceeding even their expectations.
And now, I will make this stack of mattresses disappear.
Nothing makes mattresses disappear faster than Slumberland's amazing closeout sale.
This time I've got it.
Feeling brand new, got the feather in my
Come on!
Mattresses up to 60% off, like a Simmons Beauty Sleep Queen set for just $3.99.
Third time's the charm.
No magic, just the lowest prices around. Slumberland's closeout sale.
Into some people's lives will come a horse that becomes a life changer. For Paul and Laura, that horse is their stallion, British Sterling, who has taken them places they never dreamed of, into the world of dressage, a competitive and exacting discipline often dominated by other horse breeds. British Sterling has proven his abilities and proficiency many times over at the discipline of dressage and is the highest-ranking Gypsy vanner in dressage in the United States. What they have learned from British Sterling is that the mind and heart of the Gypsy can enable them to achieve success in the upper levels of dressage. They share how British Sterling has captivated their lives in ways they could not imagine.
Well, British Sterling has just been one fantastic horse for us. I would like to say the love of my life, but close to it. Coming along in dressage, I was really amazed. Training level to first level, we pretty much just jumped from first level to second level. Went on to third level, freestyle, musical. You can't beat that with the beautiful flowing feathers. Just adds to the musical part. But then his aptitude for all the collection work, from the pirouettes and all the collection work is really where it gets really to the meat. Is a horse going to really want to do this hard work? And he just takes to it. It's just been amazing. You know, my passion has been fun at the trails and going to the Gypsy shows. He won the High Point because he could ride in everything, from obstacle to trail to driving to egg and spoon to everything. But when it comes down to the discipline of dressage, I really think he really loves that. I think he just so enjoys that.
The other day I was talking to our dressage trainer, Sarah, and we were just chatting, and she said Sterling is the most intelligent, smartest horse she's ever ridden. And she's been riding at dressage barns for years, and she's the hardest working person. 7 days a week, she rides sometimes 10, 12 hours a day, as many as 10, 12 horses a day at different dressage barns. And she said of all the dressage horses that she's ridden, Sterling is by far the smartest. And she said because of his intelligence and his willingness, makes up for any lack that he might have, you know, comparing to like a warm blood or something like that. He can make up the difference because of his intelligence and his willingness.
For Paul and Laura, it's not about breeding the most Gypsy vanners. It's about breeding the best. With a few select foals bred each year, they can carry forward the traits and genetics that are the successful foundation of their program.
I look at our breeding program, and we really want them to have the mind that can do it all, but yet have that athletic body that when we take them to the show, they've got the body to do it, the conformation, they got the beauty, and they got everything that they need.
A classic example of the product of the program is the beautiful mare, Lake Ridge Zarena. Her intelligence, athleticism, and heart have made her a performing star, having been featured in her own TV commercial. Zarena has done numerous performances to the delight of her audiences and has performed at nursing homes and other special events.
Oh, I've so enjoyed bringing the horse to the nursing home. When the people get to pet the horse and she's so sweet and quiet, and it gets them talking about, some of them, the old days when they'd farm with the horses and just that fun they would have with a pony. And some of them, their eyes just light up. And then the tricks, oh, they say, we've never seen any dogs that have come that are ever as smart as this horse. She loves to answer their questions, yes, no. and she puts on a fun play, but I guess that makes me happy. And I think it makes them happy. Go back up. Up. Go back. Up. Up. There you go. Good. You sit. Oh. Okay. Sit. Zarena. Sit. All right. Huh? Huh? Yes? Do you like doing tricks? Do you like doing tricks? Oh, you do? You do? Huh? Good. Yeah. You like to take a bath? No? No? Oh. Yeah, I'm glad you like to do tricks. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Do you like to give pony rides? What? Those kids love you to give rides. What? Don't you? What? Oh, come here. Hey, you. What, did they give you a rotten apple one time or something? No, they didn't. No, they didn't. You are so good. Can you? Oh. Zarena is a product of our breeding program. She's sired by our famous British Sterling, and her mother is the beautiful Gypsy Love, who was our first Gypsy we imported from England because of her beautiful looks and her sweetness. I think her athleticism is just been fun to work with. We can get her to do so many different things and pose and lift her feet, sit on the couch. Just really happy with the foals out of British Sterling and Gypsy Love and the other mares that we have. What I love so much about working with Zarena, she's got such a smart mind, and she thinks about everything. It's easy to teach her tricks, but she's the daughter of British Sterling, and boy, has he put out smart horses just like her. Also very athletic. We can ride her Western, English, working on driving, and she'll just do about anything. This looks like a good place to lay down and have a nap. Yeah. Whew, getting tired. How about you? Oh. All right. Oh, let's lay down and take a little nap, huh? Come on. You want to lay down and take a nap? Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm tired too. Oh, such a comfortable place to be. Oh, yeah. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, are we done? I think that was good. Oh.
While it is easy to be captivated and mesmerized by the characteristic feathering, lush mane and tails, and beautiful looks of these Gypsy horses, there is a lot to learn about the breed, conformation, selection, and care of these special horses. And Laura and Paul are excited to share their personal experiences with these beautiful horses.
I'm tired too. Oh. It's hard to get a nap in. Oh, are you done? I guess we are.
I love this breed because you can sit out here in the morning and look out on the pasture, and it's amazing how beautiful those horses are. I mean, just to look at them is a great thing, and that doesn't count all the things that they're capable of. You can take them on a trail ride. You can go driving with them. We take them into the local town here, and you can go swimming with them in the lake. Then they'll go to the coffee shop, which is a drive-through coffee shop with a little window, and they'll stand there while the woman's handing coffee out to you. One time, one of the mares stuck her head in the window, and we said she likes white bread, and so the woman gave her some white bread. And the horses are fun, and the horses are smart, but most of all, the horses are safe. You don't have to worry about them. They're never going to blow up. It's just not their nature.
I can trust them. I can get up in the morning and feel safe about going down the trail, or I like to trick train, and are they going to want to work for me today? Are they going to want to learn a new trick? And they're always willing.
Since its arrival in North America, the Gypsy Vanner has had a profound impact on the lives of those who have come to know its kind and willing temperament. For Lake Ridge Gypsies, the breed has taken them in directions they never imagined, and you too can begin your journey of discovery with the Gypsy Vanner. With all the breeds available in North America to choose from, why should you take a closer look at the Gypsy Vanner?
But looking at all the breeds of horses out there, I think this is a breed that you really need to take a good look at. They're a horse that you can take to the show ring and win with. They're a horse you can go down the trail with, feel safe with your kids and grandkids and family. And you can't beat the beauty of a Gypsy horse. Oh, gorgeous.